investment proposals. If you do or quotes, if you do quotes, a couple of things. To start with, stop calling them quotes. Start calling them investment proposals. Because what do people invest in? Things that are high value: cars, property, real estate, shares, jewelry. You name expensive things, they're an investment. Cheap things are a quote. You are a premium product. You're the prize. You are an investment proposal. Now, when it comes to investment proposals, this technique that I'm about to share with you has generated millions and millions of extra revenue for my clients over the past few years. It's absolute sales gold because, generally speaking, what happens with an investment proposal? You get to that part of the sales process, you've gone through your expert's close. What's the logical next step? Hey, look, we need we need a quote. And so what you do is you hustle up, you spend all the time doing a quote, you send it out on email. What happens next? Oh, that's right. Crickets. That's what happens. And that's not helpful. You want to avoid that because what the buyer is, all the buyer's doing is they're getting your quotation. If it's a 100-page document or a 10-page document or a 3-page document, what page do you think they're going to? Straight away. Yeah. The last page, the price page. And if the price is, that's more expensive than I thought, what are they going to do? They're now going to use your pricing proposal to compete against you with somebody else. Let's not play that game. Let's play the investment proposal game. And this is something that I implemented with one of the very, very first clients that I ever onboarded. This particular client were very great at quoting. They did $90 million worth of quotes every single year. They had a great quoting process, and their quoting process was full of engineers. They were highly technical products. They had engineers employed to do the quotations. Their sales process wasn't that strong. It only converted at 3%. So these are the changes we made, and these were pre-COVID, just so you know they're pre-COVID. What we decided to do was we worked out, so what's a big sale high ticket item for you? And it was 80,000 plus. We figured out that on a monthly basis, they could do 20 of those quotes every month. And as part of the process, every one of the buyers that qualified got a live investment proposal unveil on site. The next step down were virtual. Now, virtual back then wasn't a Zoom. Virtual back then was booking a time in the diary, ringing the client up and saying, you need your computer? Yes. Sending the proposal through and then walking it through them on the phone. Today, it's more Zoom unveils, right? So you're actually walking it through. They don't actually have a copy on them straight away. And we could do 50 of those. Under 20,000, there was over 150, just couldn't keep up with them all. So this is what we did. And within 4 months, their 3% conversion rate on 90 million was up around 9%. A few months later, we got up to about 12.1% just by making this one change. Why? Well, because you have the decision maker now on a call with you, you're talking through the proposal. But what do you think is going to be the reaction to a buyer when they say, hey, look, send me out an investment proposal? So let's just walk through the language of this. Send me through just email me out an investment proposal, Marty. Hey, great. It's great that you're after an investment proposal. Our sales process, we don't do that. But what we will do is let's organize a time now. Today is Thursday. We'll have this investment proposal for you by Tuesday next week. I've got time available at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning to rip through a unveil with you. No, look, just send it out. Just want it on email. Understand you might want that, but we're going to invest some real resources, time, money, and effort in putting this proposal together for you. In fact, this investment proposal is probably going to take about 4 hours of our time. That's around $700. So we're investing about $700 in this proposal, and we're not expecting anything from it as part of the process. But I think it's only fair and reasonable, don't you, that if we invest $700, that you can invest 15 minutes to go through it with us. That way, you get to see that we understand the full scope of works. We've listened, we've got everything included. We know that you know what the logical next step would be should we decide to work together. So it's all about complete clarity. Now, that's going to get most people agreeing to an investment proposal unveiled. And if they don't, again, it's about, well, I'm asking for something that's completely logical. I'm curious to understand why you won't make this time available. Well, I'm going on holiday. The tender's not even been let yet. We're too early. Okay, great. But what that question is going to get, that's going to get you the answers you need. But the secret to investment proposals, don't send them out. Always insist on a live unveil. Now, this is obviously dependent on how much work, how many quotes how many investment proposals you're putting out, and what value they are. So go through that exercise, just like my previous client did. Figure out, from a basis of time allocation, what does that look like? But a salesperson's job, this is the key part of their job. This is key part of your sales process. Don't skimp on this. This, where are my hands? There they are. This is sales gold. This bit right here. Do that.